Now, you were the only guy who kind of got added on late. What was the kind of recruiting process like with Kentucky?
They started recruiting me as a sophomore, and then we just kind of stopped talking for a minute. But they came back towards the end of my senior season, and I just came down here for a visit. They got me down here. He was real honest. He just come down to see if you like it. He wasn't never pressuring me to commit, never pressured me to come to Kentucky. He just was like, see if you like it. If it fits, it fits. And so I came down finally, and I enjoyed it. So I decided this is where I wanted to be.
What in particular did you like about Kentucky and the football program?
My visit, it was just different from everywhere else. It was just it was something about Kentucky. I was like, this is where I want to be at. And then competing in the SEC is nothing like it in college football.
So I saw a picture from your visit where you had the family with Coach Cal. What was the connection there?
So Coach Cal played basketball at Moon, which is close to Alabama, where I'm from, with my uncle. And so my uncle comes down every year and stuff, and he told him, he was like, my nephew's coming down on a visit. And so after the game, and he knows my mom, so they all was close, and he wanted to meet me. And so I went in there after the game and took a picture and talked for a couple of minutes.
So was your uncle, was he beating Cal back in the day?
I don't get too many stories. I mean, I don't know. So.
I know a lot of the coaches that recruiting you were Youngstown guys. That's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
That's where you're from. What was it? Does it help having guys from where you're from kind of around?
Yeah, definitely. Having a similar background and knowing where I come from is important. I feel like that's a bond that some people you just can't build with if they don't know where you come from and what it's about, where you come from.
What did they tell you as far as kind of what to expect to come in as a true freshman?
It's a lot of work. It's different than being a true freshman anywhere else playing in the SEC. He told me I'm gonna have to work, but he also told me it's nothing different than where I'm from, and it's nothing that I won't be used to though.
Now, what are you coming in to play? Safety, corner, nickel? Do you know where you're starting?
I've been repping at corner. I can probably play a little bit of nickel. I'm gonna get reps at nickel and then just see where I go from there.
I'm sure that probably changed a little bit with Devonshire injury and whatnot.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best part of your game?
My range. I got long arms.
Ooh, here, come on, let's see it. Yeah, that's certified Devon.
Yeah, and I'm pretty fast. So.
Say, how many state championships in track did you get?
I got two. The 200 and the 100, yeah.
What was that, 10.5, 10.9?
Yeah, my fastest was a 10.6.
That's pretty fast.
But I ran a 10.9 or 10.5, 10.8, my bad, to win the state meet.
So a lot of people say that Tisdale is the fastest dude on the team. You think you can beat Tisdale in a race?
Me and him been talking for a while about racing. We just never got a chance to do it between practices and being tired and working out. But one day we're going to be on the field and just get a race in after.
It'll be like the 40-yard dash pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Y'all put that out there. It'll be on Twitter. It'll get all the clicks.
Yeah.
Is there anything that the guys have warned you about, to prepare for fall camp?
Just the long days. It's different from high school. It's all day process. In high school it was 3 days, but you got your breaks in between and you go back home or to a dorm where we stayed at. Here you're in the facility all day from in the morning till at night. It's something you got to be prepared for.
Now, is your dad your coach? Is
he
that right?
Was, yeah.
Was the assistant coach? What's it like getting the moniker the coach's son?
Saturday mornings before film, you got to get up and he's on me every Saturday, and it's like you got to be a perfectionist in my house. So it was different having my dad just being on me every day.
So it's almost like you never stopped getting coached.
Yeah. After he was in the school, he was a teacher, and then so you couldn't avoid him. It was every day, and then most kids, they mess up in practice, have a rough day, they go home, and it's they forget about it, start new. When I mess up in practice, we're gonna go home, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna get it fixed, and we got a whiteboard, we got footballs, we got everything at home to have a full practice if I need to. So film, whiteboard, all that.
Oh man. Well, hey, you got a break from him now though.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Until he finds out we got apps, he'll probably try to download the app and be like, "You did this wrong." So, yeah.
Oh, man.